be going. Alright. I'm gonna have to apologize to people who tuned into the last stream last night, if anybody on the internet had the misfortune of watching that. Despite having a degree in media production, mass communications, I still don't know what a VU meter actually does, and comparing VU meters. Of course, sarcastic, I didn't even have my eye on the entire setup last night, so my voice was very distant and came in actually quieter than the game audio. It sounded quite unnatural. But anyway, if you're unfortunate enough to click the play button, welcome. We're coming up on fall here. There's a cool spell coming in this week, actually, where I'm. So fall's getting ready to settle in. Halloween season is pretty much here for the most part. Everybody's got candy on sale and Halloween decorations. So I figured, what time better to start one of the more classic Halloween-themed games, Castlevania 4. So, there you go. Now, whenever I load up this save state, because I am save and load scumming, not playing this on official hardware, but whenever I load this up, you're gonna see the rather giant score. It's a testament to how often I've played this exact save. I think I'm at like 1.3 million, which means I played this same game about 12 or maybe 11 or 12 times. It'll be 13 after this playthrough. And you're gonna not want to pay attention to the very first number one because I had to plug in a cheat. Yeah. Towards the beginning, it was while I was getting my grind on, but we're gonna try to not cheat on this one outside of using save and load states, which counts. So, probably one of the coolest intros on the SNES, by far. And I'm running this on RetroArch with only one filter, and that's the sharpen filter. Because I've never been a big fan of, well, I was in the past. I was a fan of having my games look like a pastel painting, but not anymore, especially with this game. Like, you straight up ruin the aesthetic with filters, so. Okay, there's your in-game demo, and here's where I'm at. Yeah, 1.4 million. I've played this exact save a time or two. So, away we go. Let's see how often I gotta save scum on this. It should be quite often. Little bit of a hidden item stomp. Item crash. That's one habit I need to get out of, is freaking out when the bats come down. See, we want to avoid the axe, because because the cross is my favorite side weapon in this game, sub-weapon. Whenever you max out that level, you'll see what I mean by level in a second. Yeah, whenever the bats, like, swoop down, they're the worst. Especially when you're on the stairs. When you're on the stairs, you're pretty much defenseless in this game. And you're not seeing my beautiful face because my beautiful face is known to destroy cameras. The cameras we have in the production room that I work in are near indestructible. They got those infinite Carl Zeiss quality construction lenses, whereas any webcam that I bring up would surely crack under the pressure. Damn it. I don't want those, I don't want anything spawning back. I don't think spawning back is a problem in this game, though. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It depends on the enemy. Wow, okay, never mind. Okay, so that's number one. So yeah, it's not just a bot playing. There's a guy playing, but he is one ugly mofo. See, it's weird. Like, anytime I play for the internet, things just go south. that's time number 4. That all death run may be coming up, boys. I don't know. Basically, the friends and I had an idea about doing like a no-death run, where we can have death requests. Like somebody puts a request in on the chat or whatever, and I die in that fashion, and I dedicate it to the person that wanted it. That sounds pretty entertaining. This is weird. I've never had this much trouble with this section. Maybe there's like a uber expert mode that I'm on, now that the score is so high. Stopwatch, we don't want that. Yeah, see? I'm also gonna blame it on the fact that it's morning. It's a cop-out, I know. Ah, see? Almost full health bar. I think we can do this. Onward we go to climbing them cliffs. And through the forest. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we don't want to be getting anything else but the cross. Just like in life, the cross is the most powerful weapon against heathens. Let go. Okay, there we go. There's our number 2. Now, those levels I was talking about earlier, that Roman number 2 means I can throw 2 crosses at once now. Pretty handy ability, because it counts as 4 hits, but only 2 hearts. If you set it up right anyway, which is pretty easy to do. One of the groovier tracks in the game. Yeah. Now we got a full health bar. Oh yeah, this part of the game. This is where they like to spawn a bunch of zombies. Damn it. Yeah, there's a time or two in this game where they go crazy with the spawning. Yeah, toads suck. Any Castlevania game. Toads are not a fun enemy. The Toad Men, especially when they figure out how to fly on other animals. There we go. That was a lot smoother than last time. The thing I like about this game is that your platform jumping is not down to the pixel, like Dracula X. With Dracula X, man, they really expect you to, like, know your jump. You have to time it to the frame. You have to stand on the very edge of a platform to make every jump almost. Oh, they know what they're doing. Okay, here we go. I think this is Medusa. See, look at that. Look at that. I even got an achievement. How awesome. Okay, level 3 means I can throw 3 crosses at one time. Ah, see? I wish I could say that Medusa fight was all me, but some of it was luck, I know. Because because I'm not very skilled at this game. I just do it hardcore. Like, I like, reload until I get it right. Like, if I had the cart, that score would be much lower. It's because I'm skinning up. Here we go, boys. Home to one of the coolest songs on the SNES library soundtrack. All games. Somebody can get a lot of thinking done to this song. Like, you know, something along the lines of 25 years later and I'm still playing this game type thinking. Why do I keep getting hit by bats? These are the questions. Woo! I need to learn how to do that, like, more controllably. The jump bat swing. Oh man. Woo. Thank God for knockback. The only time you'll hear me say that. Completely forgot about those falling stalactites. And those things have splash damage, so that's why I back up. Another chill song. I wouldn't call it doing as much thinking, but you could still ponder your existence to this. Holy crap. Well, at least I have a chance to do better on this section now. Wow. And this is why I save Scum. For moments like that. See, splash damage right there. It was right there in the proof. You get hit by one of those pieces. It actually does a fair amount of damage. Back to pondering about my mere existence. Let's see, that bridge falls too, so you gotta keep moving. This is ridiculous. It's morning. That's what I'm blaming it on. I haven't had my coffee. Can't kill Dracula until I had my coffee. And I like how the sound designer panned a bunch of sound effects just because he could. Like, you can hear the plants dying. They go from the left speaker to the right one. Even though it makes no sense in the soundscape, or in the visuals, they just did it just because they could. You know, the NES only had that mono sound, so when it was time to put stereo in the console, you can bet that they put stereo in all their games. Let's see. Let's see, was there a... Well, it's irrelevant now. Ah, see, stopwatch. I did all that for nothing. Now we're gonna have to reload like 5 million more times. I'm gonna beat this game before Halloween, guys. Don't worry. Halloween is only like 3.5 weeks away, but I'm gonna beat it before then. Don't you worry. Oh. See? And this is why you save scum, ladies and gentlemen. For what it's worth, the official SNES Mini also has save states. So you can actually do this on official hardware. But why would we want to do that? Official tissue? Come on. Again, those stairs, they'll murder you. It's not even the enemies, it's the enemies in cohorts with the stairs. They'll team up on you. Get it? There we go. If only all the snake heads were like that, that would be sweet. Like dragon heads or whatever they're called. That's right. See, get rid of yo ass. There we go. That's this section especially. Like, you're at the mercy of the stairs. Whew. That usually does not work out that good for me, so. Ah! I'm not too worried about this boss, because we're coming up on a boss here, but this is one of the easiest bosses in the game. All his attacks are range, and they move quite slow, so they're easy to dodge. Probably the second easiest compared to Medusa. Getting a fair bit of computer noise on the VU meter. Sorry about that if you can hear it. Come on. There you go. And again, with this guy... Actually, hold on. We can just do this. There we go. And who said Richter was the best Belmont? Can you do this? I don't think so. Jumping can be a bit tricky on this game, too. You have to get it, like, almost down to the frame and anticipate when the platform is gonna flip. Because these modern CRTs... These modern displays have just a little bit of input lag, but it matters. So you gotta have either have the look-ahead feature turned on in RetroArch, or have your brain do the looking ahead for you. And, I mean, who wants that, seriously? Who wants to use their brain? Come on now. Okay, so this might get a little rough. It's the giant skull, but I have less than half health. Oh, there we go. I only have 1 health. This is good. Here we go. It's the rotating room with Medusa heads, and I only got 1 health. Boys, this is gonna take a bit. Boys and girls. Fellas, ladies. This is gonna take a bit. I can already tell you. Let's see. Just spam cross, dude. That's all you gotta do. Jump and spam cross. That actually went better than I thought it would. Went way better than I thought it would. Okay, now here's where emulation really slows down. Oh! I mean, it slows down a bit on the official cartridge too, but I don't think it slows down this much. One of the groovier tracks. Now this room, you can theoretically be in this chamber forever. Because this, the floating block pattern repeats. So it's up to you to try to figure out when's the best time to go, which for me would be now. There we go. Basically, you just keep going right at the first chance, but if you fail to do that, the room endlessly repeats, so you can run out the timer on this joint. Let's see, we want to wait for the next pattern here. Because the next pattern doesn't have that bottom block that gets in the way. Here we go. And then this one, you just keep going. There's that. Okay, we don't want the X. Shouldn't that have hurt me? Not exactly gonna RU, but Okay, I never know what this guy's name is. But he's got falling blocks, and he throws blocks. Making him one of my least liked enemies. Of all time. There we go. No way I can do that dude without getting hit. No way. Going into the castle. Now this stage gets rough. Like, it depends on how the game feels. Like, if it feels like spawning a bunch of enemies, then by you're gonna get them. The idea is just to keep going. And they only give you, like, 3 minutes to beat it, but this is supposed to be, like, the grand entry in the Dracula's castle, so it's understandable if he feels like throwing a bunch of minions at you to keep you from getting in. It's still ridiculous, though. We're actually doing pretty good here. It's not spawning an assload of enemies. Damn it. Yeah, that was actually not bad. That was gonna be bad. It would actually do me some good to throw across. Damn it. Again, the stairs, you're at the mercy of them. these chandeliers also have splash damage. Like if you're standing around one and you get hit by those candles, you get hurt. Let's see. There we go. Wait a minute. Ah, hold on. That's also a handy feature. Oh man, I lost my axe. That sucks. Or I lost my cross. One life is not even worth living. If you lose the cross, you lose it all. Here we go. See you again. If I had the cross, this would be way easier. There we go. Got the cross back. Now we just need to get those power-ups. We will be good money. As the kids call it these days. Now, if you all play this section out, I feel bad for you. Like, I am not gonna do that. I'm just gonna dodge every damn thing. There we go. Now this section here, they like to throw a lot of bats at you. Like, a lot. And that little panther dude up there likes to drop candles on you. The only time candles will hurt in this game. Otherwise, they're extremely helpful. Let's see, we got a little rugrat down there that'll push your head in the spikes if you don't crouch. And if you're wondering why I'm whipping by all the picture frames, it's because there's a hidden hand that shows up here and it'll grab you. If you don't whip it. So you gotta devo it a little bit. Just a little bit. Can't engage in too much degeneracy, but... Come on, damn it! There we go. Get wrecked. Yeah, they always seem to sneak a bat in where it's like the least convenient. And where it will hurt you if you don't. Maybe I should just throw across. There we go. Let's see, did I let that level 2 run out? Oh wait, no, that's the next one. Still morning, y'all. It's a weekend morning, too. That's my excuse. Well, I guess there wasn't. Oh well. We'll get the opportunity to level it up here. Well, it's not gonna be no hour. I gotta play this game probably another 5 or 6 more times to get back to where I can. beat it in an hour. Let's see, what was over here? A little bit of a legged lamb. This game is actually pretty fair with its health power-ups, which is nice. Okay, more Rugrats here. Damn it. Okay, we got a level 2. I usually have a level 3 cross when coming through here, but we can still make this work. Get our level 3. Ah, see. You don't want to get too greedy in this game. And those poisonous water drops, the green drops there, they will hurt you. Not just a background decal. Those things hurt too, those fire drops. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go up to the top then. Hurry up. Let's see, this would probably be about the 40th time I saved. I've lost track. And about the 35th time I loaded. That was smooth. That was not smooth. Yeah, one more pixel to the right, and I would have been done. Okay, with this one, you gotta kind of crouch under the spikes. If you time your jump exactly right, you can walk. Let's see. Do one of these. Make it all nice and smooth so that it can get rough later. Yeah. Those item flashes, man. This game also has some weird rules when it comes to the bat and the whip. Like, you have to be mega precise with the whip if you're wanting to whip a bat. Which I guess makes sense. It'd be pretty hard to whip a bat in real life. In this section especially, I'm glad they give you an opportunity to get you a level 3 cross. Because this section gets ridiculous. Like, see, that should have hit right there. I think that's about the best I'm gonna have to settle for. Okay, Medusa heads. That guy that pops out of the penis-shaped stalactite. Don't want to step too far over, otherwise you hit the spikes. See, if I remember right, there's a leg of lamb down here. And you want to not even jump, I think. No, you want to jump. Yeah, you just gotta wait for it to get to the very bottom. Okay, there we go. Okay, then crouch underneath this guy. Woo! That was close. Dang it. See, they can hurt you. Let's see, actually. Oh. Don't want to get that knife. Ah. Yeah, poison water drops, yada yada. Good deal. So you crouch under these spikes. What? Wonder why your controller decides to light up. Of course, I am using an Xbox One controller. The D-pads are notoriously bad for these types of games. There we go. And now we hit up Frankenstein. With almost full health, I think we can do this. There we go. Get out of here, Frankie. Go back to Hollywood. Ah, the treasure room. Probably my favorite visually in the game. My favorite level. I've always been partial to Gold. That doesn't mean I have any gold, though. You seen how expensive gold is? Ridiculous. Dracula probably's got billions up in this bitch. You know, that was the smoothest run through that area I think I've ever had. Oh. Oh boy. Woo, that was close. Damn it. Nothing in there. Okay, so these rooms here, this room here especially, we got these things that pull you in, so you have to time your... Let's see, I think it's easier if we just... want that stopwatch. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Hey, a little bit of lamb. Okay. Alright, on this one, you want to wait until the second layer of blocks on the first platform are just about done landing. Then you can make that jump every time with oh man, hold on. You can make that jump every time without having to worry. Go. Yeah. Another groovy tune for the SNES library. Oh. Man, I'm really messing that up. Head whip should count as extra damage. Ha! Really goofed that order up. Ideally, you're supposed to get hurt after or before getting the leg. Okay, so here is the only boss that sucks with the cross. And see how the game decides to retroactively decide that I got hurt? That's a big problem with this boss. I somehow always seem to seek out the very pixel that triggers the gold falling on top of me, which I guess hurts. Even though gold is like the softest metal. Okay, so now comes the easier part with the cross. Just spam cross, dude. That's all you gotta do. Sorry if you're prone to seizures. They put the warning on the box, but that doesn't mean I put the warning in the video. Alright, a little bit of classic Castlevania medleys coming up for you. Clock Tower. Not quite as busy on the enemy scale as other entries in the Castlevania series. Dracula X. Symphony of the Night. I'm looking at you. What the? Whoa, hold on. Oh! Again, this is probably about the 60th time I've loaded. And now I set it up to where... Can I? Ooh, nice. Let's see, hold on. Do things a bit smarter. I'm acting like they don't just give you crosses at every, or hearts, at every opportunity in the game. For some weird reason, the emulation really slows down here too. Haven't quite figured it out. What the heck? I've never seen it do that before. Yeah, like really slows down, where it's almost unplayable. Alright, here we go. Medusa heads and skeletons. And I'm standing on stairs. Good job, level designers. You did me a solid. Dude, look at all these Medusa heads, man. Crouch for the spikes. I like how I throw it at, like, just below the level I need to. Always seems to work out that way. Yeah, for real. Let's see Richter do that. Let's see him whip any direction. My bet is he can. Man, I am really sucking this up. Y'all got ranged weapons? I got ranged weapons too. Oh boy. Okay, this boss can be tricky based on where he spawns. Oh, we get the easy part this time. Spam cross! Two easy spawns, man. That usually never happens. the magic of the cross, boy. If you hit it one time, you'll hit them both times. Just the magic. Oh boy. Oh, I messed that one up. I almost messed it up again. Little pot. The idea here is you're not supposed to stop. For whatever reason. This is actually pretty cool. Functionally a pretty useless part of the game, but I mean, come on. Running from a bunch of bats while a crumbling bridge is behind you? I can get with it. Scratch my ear for a second. Alright, so this one can be quite unfair sometimes. Not only do you have to get your jumps almost pixel perfect, they give you some leeway here. But you have to outrun that gear that you saw at the beginning of the level, because it slowly climbs up as you're advancing through. So you can kind of see it down there, which means I need to hurry this up and die. What is it with swinging in this game? In this emulator? Am I not supposed to be holding down? Pretty sure that's actually part of the problem. I never have this much trouble with this part. See? Anytime I play for the internet, I automatically have more trouble. It's just one of those things. That was all me. There we go. Alright, this part is equally as stupid. We have a bunch of floating platforms, and you're supposed to dodge the spikes that's underneath the stationary ones. Luckily, we don't have that gear to worry about anymore, though. I do like that fog effect, though. The fog effect from the intro makes a return. Oh, so close. There we go. That's better. Now let's see. I think the first boss's name is Alundra, if I'm not mistaken. And if you ask me, his fight depends too much on chance. See, you'll get to know what I mean after we break his armor. But the mere fact that he already hit me during an invincibility frame kind of lends credence to relying too much on chance. Because there are times when he'll do that beak attack while being invincible. During his invincibility frames. Like that. Would be nice if there was another leg of lamb that came in. But I think I should be able to do this. He's pretty gracious during this first period. As long as you're crouching, he won't do anything. But once that armor breaks, boy, it's literally a game of chance. Because see, when he's flashing black and green, he's invincible. And if he strikes while he's invincible, then you have no recourse. And spamming cross kinda really doesn't do anything with this. Actually, sometimes it does. It's kind of a mixed bag. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I guess if you're desperate, you just use the cross. I should have believed in the cross this entire time. Would that be a lesson? Always believe in the cross. Always believe. This boss is quite a bit easier. Very predictable flight pattern. The only thing that sucks is sometimes he'll do an attack where spikes drop from the top of the level. go. I always like it when I can get him. When I can get him before he drops spikes from the level, because that's the most random attack he has. With these, with those ranged fireball attacks, as long as you stay on the outside of that curve, you should be fine. The outside of the angle. There we go. Ourselves a leg of lamb here. Alright, full -1. I think I can do this. I think we get it. Now, death, if you try to use sub-weapons, death will destroy them instantly. So you can only use your wit. And he is schooling me with those damn signals. Ooh! Yeah, son. Get some. And now we march on. How many times can I save and load scum with Dracula? Coolest Dracula intro in the game. Or in the series. Surely none of y'all know about this. Maxed out on hearts. Good, good, good. Carefully. There we go. Arise! Okay, that's number 1. I'm gonna lose count again. Damn it. I'm always standing too close. Like, if I could take like a minute to get away from them, I can get rid of the fireballs. Just keep crosses on the same level as his head, and eventually we'll get him. What? Oddly enough, this portion's easier than when he shoots the plasma balls. Let's see if you can... Come on, man, I hit it. Damn it. Damn it. Wow. Well, I tell you though, when that Simon's theme kicks in though, you know you got him. Almost. Ooh! Nice. Thanks, Drake. You're the boy. You're the real boy. Right. Now that. What? It's on the very last frame of that happening. Okay, this isn't looking as good as the last round. Yeah, son. With one health left. With one health left. Get out of here, Drac. I knew if I saved and loaded enough, you would die. And with that, it's the end. One of the more sombering endings in a Castlevania game. And I was able to beat Dracula without having my coffee. That's a new record. Of course, I was, had a can of soda to begin with. So I had a little caffeine. Thanks, Konami. And if you suffered long enough through this entire stream, I thank you. And maybe I'll do one again, maybe not. Definitely be a different game. So, yeah, I'll be seeing you later.